Good morning. It's election day, and I'm getting ready to go vote in just a little bit. I've got on my flag sweater, and I find that I only wear it about once a year on election day. I thought when I got it I would wear it more, but it doesn't seem like I do. Although, with this COVID deal this year, there's not any place to go. There's no place to go to wear your clothes. And since I've retired, I've kept most of my clothes that I worked in. I worked in banking for about 25 years. And so I've got quite a few clothes, but I find that I don't wear them that often. I just wear just the same old thing, seems like. But I just kind of hesitate to get rid of those clothes. I don't know, probably some of you are like that too. Just wanted to really give you an update on Gypsy Soul, my van. And I really had hoped by now that I would be showing you more videos of my travels. But as a lot of you know, I bought a 2019 Ram Promaster 2500 high top in June. It was the end of June. And I took it with it. I had it about 2 days, and I took it to the builder to have it built out. And I had drawn plans, and I was ready. I knew what I wanted, and he told me it would take 10 weeks. And I apologize for my big dog. That's Bella in there. She's my big standard poodle, and she is waiting for my husband to stop in just in a little bit. He's out doing some errands. And so she's thinking every time she hears something that it's him. But anyway, I thought from what he told me, the builder said that it was going to take 10 weeks. Well, he had my van 4 months. And so I got it back last week, and I was so excited. My brother and I had planned a trip, and we were just so excited. I was getting all my things together, and I checked out the refrigerator, and it would start getting cold, and then it would just shut down. And I have solar. I have 400 watts of solar on the roof and two of the Battleborn batteries, and it still was reading. The solar was reading 12.7, and I couldn't imagine why that the refrigerator would kick out. Well, after doing some research, and since this is my first time having a van, we found out that the refrigerator was an absorption refrigerator, and it's cooled by some way the vapors, and it has ammonia in it, and it has to be vented. It has to have two vents, air coming in and air going out. Well, he had not cut the vents, and it also needed gas run to it, so he had not run the gas to that. And this guy is really good, but his history or his experience is in building hearses for funerals. So he was not real experienced at all in putting in refrigerators and whatnot in vans. So I told him, I said, this is wrong. It hasn't been installed correctly. And he said, do you want more holes cut in your car? He always called it a car. And I said, well, if that's what it's going to take for the refrigerator to run, it's going to have to be run. Well, he did not want to install gas, and he didn't want to. He said, well, what I could do, he said, I could trade it out and give you. I had asked for us a large refrigerator, and he had bought a good one, a Dometic refrigerator with a freezer on the top. I wanted extra freezer space. So he said, well, what I could do, I could go ahead and take that out and give you a small refrigerator, which is what I should have given you to start with. And I said, I really don't want a small refrigerator because there's no freezer space. So he wasn't sure what he wanted to do. So he told me yesterday, he said, I will let you know my plan. And I said, okay. And so he had me call him. And so when I talked to him, he said, well, he could go ahead and trade it out for a compressor refrigerator. And I said, will it still have a freezer? And he said, yes. So I chose that option because in doing research, my brother and I found that the absorption refrigerators have to be level to run correctly. They have to be vented with 2 vents cut in the side of the van, and also it has to have gas run to it. Where a compressor refrigerator, it just runs on 12 volts. So, and I've heard too, if I know one person I was reading on Facebook the other day, where to get away from the hurricane, he had to park on a hill, and he was parked on a hill for 12 hours. And after that, since it was not level and trying to run, he didn't think to turn the refrigerator off. When it was trying to run, then it wouldn't run after he had been on that hill for 12 hours. So, and I've heard too that they can catch fire and, a lot of things. And maybe this is maybe not all as much of a panic as maybe I'm taking it. But I feel like it will be better with my solar just to go ahead and get a 12 volt. So my van is back with the builder again. He has to order the refrigerator, and I don't know how long then. He tells me everything is back ordered right now and he can't get what he needs. So it may be another month. So my brother and I have just decided to forget about our fall trip, because here we are, the 3rd of November, and the prospects of getting my van back before long just aren't there. So I think I'll just kind of plan for a spring trip. But I wanted you all to know what's going on, and I didn't even have the van back long enough to get pictures taken or to film the walkthrough or anything. So it's all been kind of really disappointing, but it's something that it happens and I have to live with it. There's nothing I can do about it other than just wait and see that everything's going to be done correctly. I would rather concentrate on getting my van finished out correctly than to take shortcuts and be sorry later. So it'll be a little bit longer, but in the meantime, I've got some things that I want to do. I'm going to read a book that I have written, a chapter at a time, called Tainted Legacy, and I'll be reading that along with some of the other things from my past and telling stories and all of this. So, I want you all to come back and join me. Excuse me. And please subscribe to my channel and hit that like button if you would. I would appreciate it. This is a new channel. We're just getting started. So anybody that will help me out here, I would really appreciate it. And I'll keep you posted on the van. And the van is really turning out very nice. It's just a problem with the refrigerator right now. So you all come back and we will talk more about what's going on. Thank you. Bye-bye.